this segment, we will talk about quartiles, where we essentially split the data set into 4 different parts. The first segment is called the first quartile, or represented by Q1, where 25% of the values are smaller than or equal to the value of Q1. The next one is Q2, or the second quartile. So 50% of the value are below this number, and this is basically the median. So the second quartile is essentially the median. Then we also look at the third quartile, which is represented by 3/4 times n plus 1 within parentheses, and in each case n stands for the sample size. Sample size. S represents sample size. Now let's look at a very simple example. Suppose we have numbers 7, 4, 9, 7, 3, 12. Again, this is showing the waiting time in restaurants to be served. First, we ought to do is rearrange the data in an ascending order. Ascending order, we rearrange the data. So in this case, this would be 3, 4, 7, 7, 9, 12. Once we have done that, we can use the formula that we have seen before. So first look at Q1. Maybe use a different color. Maybe for this one we can use n plus 1 divided by 4. So in this case, n is equal to 6. So 6 plus 1 divided by 4 equals 7 divided by 4. 7 divided by 4 equal to 1.75. And 1.75 approximately closer to 2. So in this case, the first Q1 is 4. Q2 in this case would be n plus 1 divided by 2, which is also the median, and we know the median is right here. So 7 plus 7 divided by 2 is essentially 7. So that's our median. Finally, we can go to Q3. We will use a different color for Q3. Q3 is 75 percentile of the numbers are below this number. 75% of the numbers are smaller or equal to the third quartile. So 3/4 times n plus 1. So looking up in the data, basically 3/4 times 7 equal to 7 times 0.75 equal to 5.25. And in this case, 5.25 is closer to 5 rather than to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be our Q3. This would be our Q3. So looking at this But this example, we are finding out that Q1 is approximately 4, Q2 is approximately Q2 is 7, and then Q3 Q2 is 7 and Q3 is 9. And the other thing also we need to know is what is called the interquartile range. Okay, maybe use a different color. Interquartile range, where you have to subtract Q3 minus Q2 equal to Q3 minus Q1. I'm sorry, not Q2 but Q1. So in our example, Q3 is 9 and Q1 is, see what is Q1, let's go up. Q1 is 4, sorry, so interquartile range is equal to 5. And then there is, in addition to that, there is another thing that we also look at, which aids our descriptive statistic. It's called the 5-number summary. 5-number summary. And what this 5-number summary enables you to do, the 5-number summary helps you to tell whether the data is symmetric, skewed to the left or skewed to the right. So this is another way of looking at the data by using the 5-number summary. So we look at the, let me use a different color, maybe I'm going to use a different color, smallest value of x followed by Q1, then we look at median, then we look at Q3, and we look at largest, S largest. So again, repeat, smallest number, smallest observation, then Q1, then median, then Q3, and then finally the largest observation. In this case, the largest observation we had, let's see what the largest observation is. The largest observation is 12, the smallest observation is 3, median equal to 7, Q3 is 9 and Q1 is 4. I'm sorry, I am so sorry. Q3 is 9 and Q1 is 4. So this is what we call the 5-number summary. So smallest, Q1, median, third quartile, and then the largest. Again, the implication of this is basically we can find out what the data looks like. In other words, when we have the descriptive statistics, either using calculator or using computer, whenever median and median and mean is equal to if median is equal to the mean, it's a symmetrical distribution. If the median is more than the mean, if the median is more than the mean, is skewed to the left, and if the median is less than the mean, it's skewed to the right. So just by looking at the descriptive statistics and also by looking at the number for median and mean, you should be able to tell me whether the graph is skewed to the data observation is skewed to the right or whether the observation is skewed to the left. Thank you, and with this we conclude chapter 3.